What up, YouTube? How's it going? Hope everybody out there's having a kick-ass Memorial Day weekend. Hope you all was safe, able to make it home safe. It's Monday, and man, kind of wanted to talk to you guys about Walmart Spark being super slow. My last video was my first video I had made since I had started Sparking, and I was talking about how good it was and all this and that. And for the first probably 3 weeks to a month, it was great. And then it started slowing down. And then the pace started going down. And then before you know it, you're getting orders all day long like you would on DoorDash. Just shit orders, 50 cents a mile type of stuff. And everybody I know out here on Spark, they usually shoot for that $2 a mile type of order. But it's been shit. And here's some examples. Would you guys take any of these? Because I sure the hell didn't. But the thing is when you're not taking any orders, even though they're horrible orders, if that's all you're getting, you're not making any money. So you almost have to take this crap. But it's literally like horrible orders all day long for a couple months now, about a month and a half at least, that it's been slow. Now granted, we'll have good days here and there, but a good week, nah, it hasn't been very good for a minute. The curbside has been dead. Literally, I'm looking at curbside right now. I'm like, I don't know, 40 feet from the pickup area, right in front of me, and there's nobody there. I got on this morning at 8 o'clock, and it's now like 11:30, and my phone's only went off once, and it was a bulk order. It was like 11 items, 12 miles, for like $7 or something like that. It was just shit orders. And like I said, I'm showing you guys all these different orders that I've been getting, and it's the screenshots that I'm showing you guys. It's not, I don't cherry pick those. It's not, okay, I got 3 or 4 good orders in a row and then a bad one came in and I screenshotted it. A couple orders came in that were okay, I screenshotted that. No, these were like back to back to back. All of these screenshots I'm showing you guys was from one day, and it was literally back to back to back to back to back to back shit orders. And is anybody else out there having this issue? Because I've seen some other Walmart Spark YouTubers talking about this, and a lot of people out there saying it's extremely slow right now. Yes, I know there are big markets out there and people are killing it in those markets and still making good money and all this and that. But in my market, not that way. And you would think, maybe you just live in a small market. Well, my town, it just in itself has 3 Walmarts. That's how big the town is. And on top of that, the zone that we cover is like 45 minutes north, almost about a half hour, 45 minutes south, and probably like 20 minutes east and west as far as drive time goes. It's just for as big as my market is, because I don't consider our market to be huge, but it's definitely not small. But it's not like San Diego or San Francisco or any LA or any of these big towns like that. It's definitely not that big. But we're definitely not a hole in the wall city either. It's a pretty good sized little town. And it's just been shit. Have you guys been dealing with any of this? Let me know in the comments, because man, it's a little frustrating. I almost made more money on DoorDash than I had done on Spark. And now I can't even get on DoorDash because I don't have enough. Even though my customer rating's super high, my acceptance rate's still over 90%. My total deliveries for the month are 0. So I'm like down in the worst bracket you can be in, which kind of sucks because you can't get on, you can't pre-schedule or anything like that. And if you can't pre-schedule in my market, you can't even get on. So since I've been doing Spark, like I said, there's good days, like 1 or 2 days out of the week you'll have really good, and then the rest of them are slow. And it seems like Friday, Saturday, Sundays are decent, Mondays are okay. But with today being a holiday, you'd think that like it would be killing it out here, right? No, not really. It's been super slow. Like I said, I've been out here for 3 hours and my phone only went off once with one offer, and it was a shitty offer. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Walmart lowered the pay again and not said anything to anybody, or what the deal is, but these orders that were being sent all day long is insane. 19 miles for $8. $15 for 40 miles. Those are the type of orders that we're getting on a regular basis in my market. Let me know what market you guys are in. Let me know if you guys are killing it out there and you're making good money. If so, man, good for you guys. Keep killing it. You know, fucking make that money when you can, baby. But in my market, it's slow. So if any of you guys are in slow markets, let me know, because I'm real curious how widespread this is with everything being slow. So I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I've talked to everybody. Well, not everybody, but 90% of the drivers in my market that do this Walmart where I'm at, they've all said it's been kind of slow. Well, they've all said it's been really slow, and just not really sure what's going on, and it's been kind of baffling. That's kind of why I haven't made any videos, because I don't want to do negativity videos. Look, the cart guy behind me making noise. And I just want to be positive and put out more positive vibe videos. You know, people can watch, and you know, I'm not going to give out false hope and expectation. You know, like there's guys out there that are telling people, oh, you guys can make $300 a day, and they don't realize, you know, a lot of drivers can't make that money. You know, the grim reality is most drivers out here right now are struggling. And I know the market's down. I know people aren't spending money because of how, you know, how tight the world is right now. It seems like everybody's living check to check. But it just seems so weird, because out here in California, gas prices are insane. And you know, the maintenance on your car, you know, can get pricey and stuff like that. So when you're literally, they're offering you $8 an hour type of thing, because your orders are usually like 45 minutes to an hour, you know, to where you can shop it, pick it up or whatever, go drop off your deliveries, get back with it, and back to your Walmart in about an hour's time. And a lot of those orders, man, are shit orders. Like I'm saying, you know, well, and if they do have decent pay, it's insane amount of quantities. Like I got one yesterday. It was the only good order that I had gotten all day. The offer for it was, I think it was like $28, which I know a lot of people out there, they average $25, $30. That's kind of a normal order, but for us, you might get that once a day or once every two or 3 days. You just never know. But the order that I got that was halfway decent was, it was like 28 bucks or something like that, but it went 45 miles, which that's still a hard one to swallow, right? 45 miles, that's a long ways there and back. But it was like 200, it was like the quantity of the shopping was like 200 items. I was like, what the hell? So it's not as good as I thought it was. I thought, you know, my last video I was bragging about how good it was and everybody should jump to Spark, and I know people are going to say it's oversaturated and stuff like that, but I don't see very many new drivers out here. I just see the same, you know, 8 to 10 drivers, and that's about all I see out here. I once in a great while I'll see a new face come in, and then they'll be here for a couple days and then they're gone, and then they're somewhere else. So I don't know what the deal is, or if it's just plain and simple, it's slow it's slow out there, and it's just rolling over into us. But the pay has gone down, and that's not what I'm getting, because, you know, most people make $1.50. You know, even on a bad order, it's like $1 a mile. Is, you know, a lot of people would consider $1 a mile is right at the breaking point to where that's, you know, that's it at the non-exception rate. You know, I'm not going to accept anything like that. But here, like, we're getting bombarded with 50 cents a mile orders, which is fucking crazy. So I won't take any more of your time. Until next time, guys, peace. Let me know what's going on in your guys' market. Are you guys doing good? Are you killing it? Or are you guys just squeezing by just like me? Kind of curious. Late.